Shalom. YAHANNA to all the brothers. Shalom. To all the sisters. I am priest and officer Abad Hayah, holding down history class until priest and officer Naka 5000 gets here. This is the history class. We are at Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native men, women, and children are God's chosen people according to the Bible. The title of today's class is "The Truth Destroys the Injustices of This World." And it does. The truth does. We need to know the truth. What is the truth? The truth is that so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called First Nation men, women, and children are God's chosen people. We are God's chosen people. And the God of the Bible is a black man in spirit. A black man in spirit. He has woolly hair. Christ, Yahushua is from the tribe of Judah. He's a black man. The Jews are black. The Bible is for us and only us. Christ only came to die for his people. Yes, the angels are black men. They're black. So let's get with the class. We're going to start with John chapter 8 and verse 32. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. Okay, let me get there. And it says, "And ye shall know the truth." And we're going to know the truth. We are going to know the truth. And since 1969, we have been bringing up the truth by I.S.U.P.K. This is where Israel, Yasharallah, need to come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We need to be in these classes and tuning into these radio shows, coming to these high holy days, the Lord's high holy days, and the I.S.U.P.K, which is Feast of First Fruits coming up. "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Money's not going to free us. Whatever we think is going to free us, these other religions are not going to free us. Only the Most High power is going to free us when Yahushua Mashiach comes back on those chariots. But we can be free in this sense. We can free our minds from the world. We can free our minds from the world. And we have to get on those chariots in the first place. Christ does not he's not coming back for sinners. He said, "Be therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect." We have to keep the laws of the Most High God. We have to be obedient. The Most High God wants obedience rather than sacrifice. That's all he wanted. Obedience rather than sacrifice. We were supposed to eat only from that tree of life. We was not supposed to eat from the knowledge of good and evil. From that fruit, we had what we could partake from. But no, we wanted to disobey the Lord and see his other side. And we've been seeing it ever since. We are in captivity as we speak. But we put in the work now to get us about captivity. To get those crowns. So let's go to Psalms 119. Psalms 119 and 142. This is the book of Psalms, so the 119 and 142. "Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness." That's why we should count on the Most High power, because his righteousness is everlasting. If we follow the laws of God, we could do no wrong. Who can be against us when the Most High God is with us. All we got to do is be obedient. And his laws is not grievous. It's not hard to do. His laws is not hard to do. So we should do what Abba says. Do what Abba says. We should do it. Abba, Father. And thy law is the truth. See? The laws of the Most High God are the truth. Dietary law. Don't eat shrimp, lobster, pork. None of that. Tuna. No. No go. Be brotherly toward one another. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Love the Most High God with all thy heart, mind, and soul. That's what Christ said. That's what our King said. Our King. Our King. And he called us his friends, not his servants. Our King, who deserves all the honor, all the reverence, all the respect. He called us his friends and not his servants if we do whatsoever he commands of us. Because he's still our King, and we still have to obey his orders. But he let us know everything. What's going on? He let us know everything. That's a brother right there. Let's get the book of Proverbs 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp. Stop it. For the commandment is a lamp. See? Doing the laws of God keep us on the straight and narrow. It's a light. It's a light bulb it's like a flashlight. So you can see where you're going, what you're doing, that you're on the right road. See what's ahead of you. And the law is light. The law is light. Light. You need light to see. You need light to see. And reproofs of instructions are the way of life. Correction is great. Awesome. Because it keeps us on the straight and narrow. Broad is the way that leads to destruction. You got to get corrected. You got to be willing to take correction so we can move forward. Iron sharpens iron for our safety. Now let's get Matthew chapter 5 and verse 14. This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse, pages stuck, and verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. See? We are the light of the world because we are God's chosen people. We have God's laws, statutes, and commandments. We know the way to go. We know how to live. We should know how to live. We should know what to do. We should know how we're supposed to be the head and not the tail. We're supposed to be given all of the glory as a nation of people, and the other nations are supposed to get the Most High's wrath. Yes, I'm gonna hold that. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. See, we were meant to be a wise and understanding people in the sight of the other nations. We was meant to be a wise and understanding people in the sight of the other nations. Like, what we got very low. Very low. The Lord had to chastise us. We had to become a proverb, a byword, a spig, a nigga, all these derogatory terms that are associated with those things. And it happened because we disobeyed the Lord. We were supposed to be on top. We were supposed to be the light of the world. Everybody was supposed to come see us and be like, whoa. They're like, they're like, they're out of this. They're supposed to be like, they're out of this world. They're gods on earth. Powers. Powers on earth. And a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. See, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. See, they were supposed to see us and be like, and like we were never supposed. We was never. They were supposed to look up to us and see all our great works and be like, oh, the Lord is with them. The Lord is with them. We can't mess with these people. Their power, their God is real. Because the other nations, in the Lord's eyes, they're nothing, less than nothing. That's why we gotta know. That's why we gotta know the truth. We gotta know it. Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. See, you don't light a candle and hide it. What's the purpose? It's only going to give light to that small, tiny area. You put it on a candlestick. You let that joint shine high. That's why the greater light and lesser light, they up in the sky. It gives light to the whole entire earth, and it's during its time. The moon and the sun. Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men. So just like a candlestick, and gives light. You light a candle, put on a candlestick, give light to everything in the house. We gotta let our light shine before men. We gotta keep the laws of God. And don't be afraid to let other people see that you're keeping the laws of God. Rock your fringes, rock your dawadah. And not just that, yes, rock those, rock your attire, and also keep the laws of the power. Don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, or lobster. You know? Be brotherly towards one another. Don't steal. Don't unalive. Right? Don't lie. Right? So that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So the Most High God may be honored. Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh, apa? Hey, Shalom's Burger. The water I bought for holding it down. What was you going into again?
Yeah. is that the truth destroys the injustice of this world. And I was going into
Did the truth destroy the injustices of this world?
I was specifically going into how the
When you say injustice, what you mean?
white privilege. But if you wanted to not just specifically focus on white privilege,
Okay, did the truth destroy the injustice?
the injustices of this world.
The injustices. You gotta break that down for me. Injustices. What's that? What you mean by that?
Like, okay, the truth destroys the injustices of this world. Meaning, if we keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High,
I got you. I'm with it. Go ahead, keep going.
if we keep the laws of God and focus on what the Lord tells us what to do, we'll have a hedge, we'll have a protection, and whatever is outside of that, whatever is going on, the Lord will deal with it. And of course, we have Christ's kingdom to look forward to.
Right.
We don't need to worry about what Esau is doing because
Got you.
the what is it? He'll be an enemy to our enemies and an adversary to our adversaries.
Right, go ahead.
Right.
Mhm.
And so the truth trumps everything. The Most High trumps everything.
Right.
Right. And if we come as a nation, and as a nation of people, if we were to come together and keep the laws of God, the Lord will protect us from anything that Esau. Ultimately, he could use Christ to come back, but if he didn't want to do that immediately, he could destroy this kingdom in various ways that we don't even see fit, that we don't even know about.
Yeah, if I could quote General Haas, he'd be like, hold the line, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All you gotta do is hold the line and stay strong, like the brother is saying. But what Taziah was talking about on the way up here was heavy too. Hey, T-Dot, can you say what you were saying about they be calling them all type of names. Agent Cheeto was the funniest one. Did you say what you were saying about Trump? Like he's I guess he had a busy week. So Taziah was telling me all the stuff that he did this week, which was crazy.
Donald Trump has signed an executive order for $1.8 billion.
How many?
$1.8 billion
With a B, right?
with a B.
Mm.
Billion.
I don't even know. But I don't even know if I can imagine what that much money looks like.
This all stems from the showing of an IRS employee that showed his taxes back in such and such time, some years ago.
90s or the 2000s?
No, it's 2000 when he was searching his
when they were trying to
taxes
get him
in his first term.
Right.
Well, he sued the IRS.
Damn.
He sued the IRS for $10 billion.
Was it like defamation or what he suing for?
Something like that.
Like HIPAA or something like that?
Something like that. It was violating his $1 billion against the IRS that they came to a agreement. And in terms of any agreement, he made it so that his family, his sons, his wife, the trust that he has in his family with all his businesses, all the past stuff that he done that was wrong. In this agreement, his $1.8 billion agreement, he made it sure that they had immunity, so nobody can get targeted for the taxation. And on top of that, he got a $1.8 billion to give to everybody who went into the storm the Capitol, that they can get a piece of it too, who stood behind him. And he did a percentage, like some of these guys who went into storm the Capitol committed more crimes.
Absolutely.
And they will still be able to get compensated for what he did in January.
But you know
6th.
who not one compensated? It was a brother. It was a rapper. It's like I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
I know you still got more to say. But if I could, it was a rapper. He did a video during the insurrection, a rap video. And he was sitting on the hood of a car at the insurrection. He lives in DC. He was there. They saw his rap video and saw he was at the John, and they violated his probation, arrested him. And you know he went to, that's federal, because it's not state jail, it's federal jail, a federal probation. Violate him for being there. You think he won't get pardoned? No. You know. It's like what we saying.
But the crazy thing about it, he set it up so that his kids don't even have to get got immunity from taxation from IRS, and because the simple fact that of them showing of his stuff. So all the thing that he done from anything back from they can't incriminate him for his casinos, his businesses outside of.
Which he bankrupt his casinos many times. We talked about that last week, didn't we? About
he definitely bankrupt his casino. He definitely
Atlantic City.
He definitely know how to run something down to the ground. He doing it on purpose.
Shout out to America.
Shout out to America. He doing it now. And the crazy thing is that this is during the time when they said they don't have money to give to the schools in Philadelphia.
Exactly.
This is the time when they said they don't have money to.
But you know what they are doing in Philadelphia? $3.2 million renovation to get ready for this soccer game. So they I know you've seen the NRG Stadium. They redid that, the roof, all of that. They running free train rides. It's gonna be the same week is gonna be July 4th. Excuse me. So it's gonna be like the bicentennial for 1776 or some type
250 years.
Huh?
250 years.
So yeah, 250 half mark, whatever you call it. So now they doing the fireworks and the FIFA thing at the same time. So Philadelphia got money to for infrastructure, but they don't got money for the residents.
It's crazy. They said he had $3.2 million to do that, but he's shutting down 17 black public schools.
After they already shut down 40 like 3 or 4 years ago.
And they shut down 17 more when they said he don't have the money. And he protested, and he was trying to get, because he needed at least 300 some odd dollars, something like that. They need something.
If I could, meanwhile, the sugar tax, you're familiar with the sugar tax, right? The sugar tax in Philadelphia, they said the most money goes to pre-K programs, like 3-year-old kindergarten programs.
Right.
And that's about 300,000.
If I'm not mistaken, I think also Trump also got towers down in
yes,
around by what is that? The Cotman outside Cotman, Allegheny. No, what was it? Off of 95. You see them big towers over there that they building the skyscrapers or the
you
little.
talking about like residential towers or like
it's towers that you can see. It's right there by you can by the river, I guess.
Riverfront.
Yeah, the front, and you can see across Jersey. But them towers right there is all Trump's.
Jesus Christ,
it was all Trump. So if he do anything shady, the brain more important is if he do anything shady, his son did anything shady, his family did anything shady, his wife, down to his grandkids, he cannot touch him. And everybody who committed a crime, Proud Boys, whoever they weaponized the tax, that's another thing. If he weaponized, he said everybody who got violated because of the IRS because they weaponized because of the simple fact that they was there doing that whole
the January 6th.
Yeah. Anybody who got in trouble or got weaponized by the taxes, all of them get a piece of that 1.8 and no stipulations.
So you know what?
That's it.
Like this. Okay, first of all, we're gonna say, the oppressor is a demon. The oppressor is surely the devil, and you can see how they protect their own. You know what I'm saying? When they agree on something, they agree. For instance, when they agree on something, they agree. We all know that, according to the Articles of the Confederation, George Washington was not the first president. However, Esau agrees who the first president is. Esau agrees Christopher Columbus discovered America, even though we all know it was mad settlers over here. Christopher Columbus didn't even make it to America. That nigga was in Cuba. He didn't even make it. He was in the Bahamas and Hispaniola. How the hell he discover America? 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Esau is going to do one thing. They're going to support themselves. Give me let me see. We're gonna start that. That was heavy. Shout out to Tazi. Yeah, that was heavy. He told me that. I was like, Jesus Christ. You know, our oppressor is the devil. I don't know how much leeway I got in this class. Give me Ecclesiasticus 13 to 22.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13 and verse 22.
Right.
When a rich man falleth, he hath many helpers.
Listen, first of all, we got to understand Trump fell millions of times, but we don't understand how. Okay, during the 80s, all the rappers in the 90s, in the early 2000s, all the rappers rapped about Donald Trump, right? Rapped about am I lying to you? That it was all like I'm at Trump top styles for self. Jada Kids rapped about being around Trump. The wrestlers, you know, because wrestling was big in the 90s. The black community was attracted to a Trump type of person. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump was very, very popular in the black community when he was just Trump. But then he became president. And when he became president, he turned on all the black people that helped him. All the black people that was friends with him. None of them could call him now. They was all friends with him in the 90s. But now they can't call him because he turned back to his people. Read that one more time.
Yes, sir. When a rich man falleth, he hath many helpers.
Mm-hmm.
He speaketh things not to be spoken.
Yeah, he talk about things that's not to be spoken. What he gonna do? He gonna make you not talk about the IRS, like bro was just saying. You ain't gonna talk about IRS. You ain't gonna talk about his taxes. You ain't gonna talk about whatever he did in the past. Now the more he got community. I mean immunity. What you call it? Impunity or immunity? Immunity.
Like they can't even go back to do anything. Now you got up to like 7 years. No, it's like you got up to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, to file your taxes, whatever. But they can't even go back 3 years, which they legally can do. Like all the codes the IRS can do, and while other people don't have that immunity and struggling, need tax breaks. He got the biggest tax breaks of all.
Right.
Now he have to pay no taxes, bro.
Right.
On back with all the money he did.
Right.
And that's crazy. And on top of that, he's gonna also use that power to make sure other people who rock with him get that same type of leverage.
You know what rich people have? They have your secrets. They have the things that can destroy America from the inside out.
Right.
Right? Just imagine if some of them files was redacted. I saw some today. They got a black and white show. And it's like, I got the Epstein files, a black and white show. Or not black and white, it was early 80s or late 80s. Epstein files go back to the 80s. That's how far back Epstein goes. They got things that people don't speak about, right? And if you do speak about it, it'll blow the lid off of America, like Martin Luther King, right? They speak about things that are not should be spoken about. Trump, they had to get rid of his Twitter page because Jesus Christ, he was talking about everything that should not be spoken about. Donald Trump is a rich man who knows many secrets. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Come. And yet men justify him.
We don't know why. We don't know why Donald Trump is big in the Hispanic community, even to this day. I just saw, I guess yesterday they had like voting or something like that because it was out on the TV. It was a bunch of politicians. I saw Texas on the TV. Somebody from Katy, Texas. He was like, "I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump." You know what I mean? Talking about it was people in Philadelphia, and you saw what they did when they clumped everything together with them districts. All the districts is one district now. So Philadelphia might be split in half with Westchester. So now Westchester is going to be a part of our votes. So now they're going to water us down. Westchester versus Philadelphia. Philadelphia, half of Philadelphia going to be Republican. They're going to wash us out. They put one half to Westchester and the other half to Montgomery County. We done. And the other half to Delaware County, it's over. Philadelphia is consumed with Esau. You know what I'm saying? So they wiping us out piece by piece, right? But people say that's too wild. He was like, I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. And none of us can see how. None of us can see how you could love a man that literally destroyed communities, families, homes. He didn't send people away for what? For no reason. He done built jails off the shores in Ecuador. Well, help build jails in Ecuador and send families that don't even need that's not even from them from there to Ecuador. He destroyed people. It's like it tells you.
That's heavy what you're saying too, but it still like stems down to that curse, bro. like they was gonna be the head and we gonna be the tail. Like
Yeah.
like when they broke down these districts, like Memphis, these black cities,
Yeah.
the
That's
last
a
of these
big
black
one, yeah.
cities, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? In Texas and
Louisiana was another big one.
Louisiana,
Mhm.
Mississippi, Alabama, they what they did was they became the head again.
Right.
And we the tail. So we have to we have to realize that, you know, once again, man, like this Pharaoh right here, he forgot about all the things.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a new Pharaoh. This Pharaoh here is wicked as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is too, as well, if anybody who goes against him in his own party, he's choosing another person and telling everybody to go pick this person.
Right.
So this person is rocking the road with him. So he's gonna make sure that he have a solid team.
But somehow black people and Hispanic people still love him. Somehow America still loves him. And we don't understand how somebody so blatantly diabolical can be loved in America. And think about it, he only been in there for like 15, 16 months. Year and some change, like barely a year. And he down there, though, they say what he do with the Washington Monument? I think he did something with the Washington Monument, not the Washington Monument, the Lincoln, the reflection pool. He built the ballroom. They said the ballroom down there looking like Applebee's in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy. He did something with the reflection pool. I forget what he did, but he changed the reflection pool. They pissed in DC. Like he turned that to his crib. That's his house. Just Trumpville. You know what I'm saying? Like, but somehow, some way, people still love him. We don't understand because we in the truth. What's the title of class again?
The truth destroys the injustice of this world.
We know that that's an injustice, but as long as we stand on the truth, then we can destroy their injustices. However, outside this room, there's no such thing as truth because somebody's talking about bunnies laying eggs. That's it for sure a lie. But bunnies laying eggs is something that everybody believes outside of here because they believe the lies, they live the lies, and the lies to them. What do you say? The truth is bitter and the lies are sweet. You know what I'm saying? Out there, they the lie, like your woman, most women, they want you to lie to them. They feel better when you lie to them. And that's why, as we grew up as men, we lied to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, where was you at? I was at my man's house. I was at my homie house. That's okay. And then they're gonna go be investigators. But you know what I mean? We find beauty in the wickedest men. You know, somehow, some way, we big up the biggest drug dealers. We big up the most evilest, richest men because that's our culture. You know what I'm saying? We find pity in the most wickedest bastards on earth. Somehow, some way. You ready? I got that. I'll take that. You got some more Frankinson? Or we just on myrrh? You got any more rocks here?
Yeah, check.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you could.
And yet men justify him.
Mm-hmm.
The poor man slippeth.
Mm-hmm.
Slipped. The poor man slipped.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they rebuked him too.
But us, when they justify him, all the wrong he do, they cool with that. They big him up. He sent people away. Everything we just discussed, all the wrong he did. But that brother that shot that music video, they gonna rebuke him. That nigga going to jail. My cousin got into a fight on the train. He was provoked. They gave him 2 to 4 years because 2 extra punches. The men that we see, that we run in contact with every day, they're gonna rebuke him. He got to be an example, right? But why can't you make an example out of Donald Trump? Why can't Trump be the example? Why can't Epstein be the example? So like it's yeah.
What you brought up was heavy because you also got to think about it. This is the president that had 34 felonies.
34 felonies.
And somehow they could have made a public example of him.
Mhm.
Like you bringing it out.
They tried to
34.
impeach him at the beginning, and where'd that go?
It
They
didn't go.
all got canned.
They all got
All of them.
And the thing about it is, he had all these felonies before he ran, and before he got in the chair. Like they had a prime
They could have made an example of him.
They could have made a prime example of him in front of everybody. Even though they knew about the Epstein file, he was there. Everything that negative was spoken about him out front. You know what I'm saying? He did the most coldest thing. He talking about giving checks out, money out. Now everybody was cool with him.
Yep.
He destroyed our hearts with gifts.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't give us nothing.
He didn't give us anything.
He just bamboozled us. That is crazy. He had 34 felonies. Now let me ask you a question. If I had one felony, could I get hired at your job? No. No, I can't work at your job if I had a felony. You know any jobs I can work at? That's good jobs, like presidency, if I had a felony. You know any good jobs I can work at if I had felonies? Like good jobs like being a president? Where I could get $1.8 billion and get my whole family forgiven for taxes into my grandsons. You know any jobs like that?
You got to be a self-made entrepreneur.
Self-made entrepreneur, rich man, right? Self-made rich man. Good.
So like you can do that, but you gotta pay them taxes.
I gotta pay the taxes, right? I'm gonna be in the rat race, right? Mortgage gotta get paid. The bank, they need their money. You know, ain't no way around the bank. You know what I'm saying? The bank will get their money, but somehow, some way, this Edomite found the way around the bank. That's crazy. I've never seen no one find a loophole around the bank. You gotta pay back the IRS. How you skip the IRS? You can't skip the IRS. Wesley Snipes tried it. They put that nigga in jail for 5 years. Who else tried it? Lauryn Hill tried it.
I believe Richard Pryor tried it.
Richard Pryor tried it.
Did
Eddie Murphy try it?
Oh, not Richard Pryor. What's my other name? Red Fox.
Red Fox. That's what he was talking about.
Red Fox. They tried it.
The brothers tried it. They tried to get around the IRS. There's a couple more that's not coming. They're here, but they're not there. But the couple brothers tried to get away from the IRS. They went to jail for tax evasion. Tax evasion. Whole time, Donald Trump is a felon evading taxes. And this Negro got $1.8 billion out of a lawsuit. But you and me, they're going to check us. We're going to go to jail for minor infractions, like jaywalking. We're going to go to jail for minor things, like they stopped my whole taxes this year. I still ain't got my taxes because, dog, they sent the cops to my door. I'm going to tell this on the air. What is it, one viewer? No viewers. Most of our crazy. Nobody going to see this, right? They sent the cops to my door. Right? The cops was not, well, it was my old address. The cops was knocking on the door. And it was like, yo, we looking for such and such. Of course I wasn't there. So she called me and they put a letter in the door a day or two after. The letter in the door was a summons. Right? And they said, if you don't take care of this, it's going to become a warrant for your arrest. You know what the charge is? A parking ticket, $10 parking ticket outside.
Oh.
A $10 parking ticket outside. They trying to take me to jail over a $10 parking ticket. The cops came to my door over a $10 parking ticket. The poor, they gonna rebuke us. But Donald Trump, they forget that nigga. That nigga, don't worry about it. He could just take the whole DC down. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, you got it, bro.
So like that's a heavy point you bring it out too, because not only this Donald Trump, also Elon Musk. Elon Musk is fighting the courts right now about.
Give me Habakkuk 2:6.
Elon Musk is fighting the courts right now because he said that he cannot discriminate against black people and is against his constitutional rights.
It's his what?
He wants to discriminate against black people, but he can't because they said that he can't do so. But he wanted to do so, and he said he's suing.
Right.
Yeah, he's suing them because he said it's against his constitutional rights because he should have the right to discriminate against certain individual if he want to.
He want the freedom of speech.
He want that freedom of speech.
Mm.
So nobody goes against him. Where's the black people who stopped driving his Teslas? Where's the black people who gonna get off his X, the Twitter X?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the black people who gonna protest against that?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gonna stop going to Trump Towers.
Nope.
Nobody gonna stop doing all the things that Trump owns.
It becomes a part of the fabric of the black community.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
It's a token of it's like you become a higher level driving a Tesla.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't gonna stop driving Teslas because now because you got a Tesla, it's like, oh, he pulled up in a Tesla. They don't care about Elon Musk. Whole time, the money from this Tesla is what's making this man rich that's trying to discriminate. And he gonna push laws to discriminate against us. Meaning discrimination is an act against you because of who they think you are. So discrimination breeds racism. So discrimination is like saying, you can't this park is closed at a certain hour, and then but it's in the middle of the hood where we always at after hours. So now it's a new law, and they're gonna push this law. And the more and more they push it, the more and more people they go. You know how many buses they shovel out of the city? You know how many jail buses they shovel out of the city a week? In Philadelphia County, I know this for sure. They send 2 buses out of the city per week of inmates. 2 buses a week out of the city of inmates. That's about how many people? No. We talking about a bus. A bus. 40, 50 people. Yeah, like a coach bus.
Oh, each one of those can only go like 100.
Yeah, they got 2 of them a week. My cousin was in the block. It was empty. And they filled it back up within a week. And they sent him out the next one. They filled the block up. The block hold about 67 people. You fill it up, send 1 bus out. Fill it up again, send another bus out. 2 buses a week, because 60 cells with 2 men in them. So about 120 men. This is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is how they make their money. They rebuke us, but we don't know the truth. And so now we get, reprimanded for small minor infractions. Discrimination is them making laws against us, taking them laws and breaking us with them. Elon Musk is just another tool to break us. So go ahead.
One more thing too, sir. It's another thing that's going on as well down in Alabama. They are looking or discussing about getting rid of the 14th Amendment.
Good night.
Down in Alabama, they said they had
pull the 14th Amendment up, put it on the screen.
They was looking at it. He said they got to go through the Supreme Court down in Alabama, I guess.
And they're gonna pass that.
And they passed that, Ryan. You talking about going back, reverse everything.
Yeah.
That's pre Jim Crow. That's everything.
Yeah.
That's like the harshness
The
of heart.
14th Amendment is what made us citizens.
Mm-hmm.
The 13th and 14th Amendment is what made Black Americans so-called a citizen.
If I could too as well, that right there is talking about also getting rid of you, and then you can be deported. They can get
to just anywhere. They're gonna deport you to Africa America.
No, they can do that, or they can deport you down to them prisons that's down in Ecuador. Them prisons down there.
That prison is it called Gustavo? No, somebody.
Something like that.
But hey, about this prison down in Native and we just said it. Ecuador, right? The prison is almost like a Siberian prison. So when they bring you in, they got you face down and your arms up. So you run into the jail like this, and that's how you move around. And then they got you like back to back with somebody. So and you gotta run back to back. So it's like super duper demoralizing. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that's there for no reason. Think about going to jail for a week. You go to jail for a week, or you go to jail for 2. Let's say you go upstate, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? You go up there, they're like, yeah, don't go over there in that corner over there. You go over there in the corner, and they're like, you got some commissary. They're like, they testing you. Then they come to you like, yeah, you're gonna need some protection, right? You're gonna wind up becoming a blood so you can get some protection. You're gonna wind up becoming a Muslim or something so you could get some protection in the jails. You know what I'm saying? Like then you gonna come back home. You never gonna be the same nigga that you was when you left. Like go ahead.
If I could, because I used to work inside the prison system. When they put you in special housing unit or the SHU when you first come out, right? Then the caseworkers they assign you to your case manager or your caseworker, and also they assign you to your dorm.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come on the yard from that holding cell, so they put you back on the yard, it's already people out there recruiting you when you first come in.
Exactly.
So you don't have anything. Your family can't get in contact with you. They don't give you your family sense of direction where you at because they're trying to make sure that not only break it, but they're trying to make sure that they can have you in the system while you're traveling. They don't want you to be jailed. Some kind of prison break, right? That's what they say. But you're alone for 2 weeks. So your natural instinct is going to be basically trying to find a way to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have no money in your books. Your caseworker got a separate account and all the other crap. No money in your books. Your family don't know where you at, so they don't know where to send it to. You got to mail things home. You don't have no stamps. What you're going to do is you're going to borrow money. And then once you start borrowing, that's when the beginning of your demise because now you at the mercy of that person.
Yep.
And stamps, coffee, the little smallest things out here. Soap,
shower shoes.
Little things like that can get you stabbed, murdered, killed. You know what I'm saying?
They murdering you over a pack of noodles, ramen noodles. You could get murdered over 35 cents.
Man, 35 cents in the ramen noodles inside of prison is like a bean out here.
Yeah.
Like, certain things out here is a high commodity.
They bring you into the prison while it's still dark. Am I lying?
Yeah, they bring you to prison when it's still dark.
Before the sun comes up, you don't even see the sun. You just you go into the prison while it's still cold before dawn. You know what I'm saying? So you never get to see this. They mentally, literally trying to break you. You know what I'm saying? That's the duty of the oppressor. His job is to break us. You know what I'm saying? So now when you go to these prisons, or you never going to be the same person. If I could. You know what I'm saying? So like they're trying to destroy you. That's what their job is. And by them destroying you, it makes them more money. It makes them more richer. It makes them able to buy jets. And I've seen them. They got jets. I did a hangar. It was a place called Halliburton, the oil company. The first Amelia Earhart flew one of their planes for oil. They got oil money from that long ago. We went outside to the hangar. They had 4 planes with their name on it. I'm like, yo, I could go on this plane? He's like, yeah, go ahead. It was his plane. You know what I'm saying? He got a hangar and it's on the airport right there. That's the money they got. We don't even think about buying a plane, buying an airport or a runway. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get money. We don't think about suing the IRS for $1.8 billion. Like their privilege is different than ours. Like we get liberty. They got privilege. Liberty is like, this your space. You got freedom to roam this space. Their privilege is take what you want. It's all yours because the earth is giving it to the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. So like, yeah, I forget what the main topic was because we went on a whole lot of limbs on that tree. You know what I'm saying? But they coming to arrest you with a $10 ticket. That's for sure. They coming to get you. Small infraction. They coming to get you. You better not have your headlight out. What? You think Donald Trump care about a headlight? What you got about?
Yes, sir.
14th Amendment. Read that. If I could, Salaki.
Yes, sir. Come.
The water version.
14th Amendment, ratified in 1868. The 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1868.
3 years after the Emancipation Proclamation passed, which so-called freed the slaves, they ratified this amendment, which was the 14th Amendment. Came after the 13th. And this right here was supposed to, go ahead.
Granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States.
Now, what this means is that This get rid of Hispanics born in America. What they call them? I guess you call it. If they come to America.
Oh, immigrants.
Yeah, if immigrants come to America and their child is born in America, yeah, birthright citizenship. Your child is an American citizen. They saying no more. You don't got citizenship being born in America. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Including formerly enslaved people.
Including who?
Formerly enslaved people.
Mm-hmm.
And guaranteed all citizens equal protections of the laws.
So you know what that means? You're not a citizen no more. Because you were a former slave. So any former slave or somebody who's an immigrant is no longer a citizen. So how can they take that away? In Alabama, you know you were a former slave because racism is real in Alabama. It ain't fake. It's real. Like they know where not to go. They still say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Bro from Carolina, which is still north to them. But Alabama, we was in Alabama. It smells great. The air smells like tea bags. It smells amazing down there. But it's racist for sure. There's no clear line about it. They got sundown towns. And then the black communities look like they melting. Like it's just dilapidated. Like it's literally melting away. Montgomery, Alabama. Was it Montgomery? Birmingham. Which one is more north? Montgomery is more north, right? So it was Birmingham. It's Birmingham. One of them cities, it looks like it's literally melting away. Mobile, Alabama is horrible. The houses are on pieces of old Aiton wood. They just sitting on wood like this. Yeah. When you go to the white neighborhood, their house is built with bricks and they got Bentleys out front. That's the difference, right? You can see the difference. It's not like it's like Germantown. You know, when you're in Germantown, you see the big houses and the jacked up houses. You know what I'm saying? West Philly, you don't know who's where. South Philly, you don't know who's in this house. It could be white, could be black. It's all integrated. But down in Alabama, it's a short difference. There is no white people living amongst black people at all. So we know who the formerly enslaved were. They're not citizens no more. The people that's born in America that's Hispanic, you're not a citizen. You're Mexican. Keep going.
That was you want more? That was pretty much.
So they take that away. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the beginning of the race wars. That's the beginning of the Lord turning this place into a cesspool. You know what I mean? A powder keg. And that's the beginning of the lake of fire. When we lake of fire, because we're gonna turn this mother effer out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set the roof on fire. And that's why there's gonna be the lake of fire. And I can understand what the Lord is saying when there's gonna be no more, he gonna destroy the world with water. It's gonna be so much discourse that the oppressor gonna have to be found out. The son of perdition gonna be revealed, and you're gonna see a turn. You're gonna see a falling away. And then one day, these people that they enslave or the people that they keep messing with, one day they're gonna fight back. They're gonna fight back, and it's gonna be a lake of fire outside. It's gonna be bad for them. We're gonna disappear for a small moment and come back and build the kingdom of heaven with our bare hands. And we're gonna destroy what's the name of the class again?
Yes. The truth destroys the injustices of this world.
Injustice. We're gonna destroy the oppressor. Because that's what the Lord sends us to do. What scripture you got, Abad?
Habakkuk, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 6. Is that the one, sir?
That's it.
Yes, sir. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? And a taunting proverb against him? And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Meaning what? How do you increase what's not yours?
Steal.
You steal it. Woe and destruction into him that steals. That's what Trump do. That nigga stole everything. The Lord said, woe unto him. We know what woe means. Woe with destruction.
Right.
Destruction unto him that steals. Go ahead.
How long?
How long should we live like this? How long should we suffer this thief being in the office? Whole time my aunt getting called a thief for taking pine saw. Go ahead.
And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
And you know how he do that? Lawsuits, protection, right? He laid himself with thick clay, meaning what? He protected himself. He gonna steal and he gonna be protected with it. The Lord said, woe unto him. That's Donald Trump. Donald Trump gonna steal and get protected. Go to Epstein Island and get everything redacted. He do the most wickedest things and just get immunity. That's white privilege. Can I say that on the internet? That's white privilege. But you can't even walk across the street in the middle of the street without a cop pulling you over, or drive around without a headlight in. Wisdom of Solomon 2:24.
He been suing everybody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is it CNN?
You know what he doing, right?
CNN or PBS?
Fox News.
Fox? No, not Fox News.
Because
No.
It was fake news.
He sued. I want to say, was it YouTube?
YouTube?
I think he did a settlement for YouTube. I checked it out. It's like he got tons of money from.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He cleaning up because he know this might be his last presidency. If he can't start a war to stay in office, then he's going to clean up. And when he walk away, he's going to be a billionaire again. He's not leaving this office without money like he did last time. He forgot to do something last time. Get rich. He got rich, but he came to get more richer. He don't even use. He said it. I don't care about the American people. Ain't that what he said? He said that. I don't care about the American people. That's what he said. You know what he there for? Him in his pockets. He don't care about we going to war. He don't care about your uncle or your cousin or your little brother getting shot over some stupid war. He don't care about none of that. All he care about is the money in his pocket and his kids' IRS and suing people to death.
That devil didn't forget about what they did to him. He had to settle or pay all that tons of money from a woman. I think it was like $500 million. And he have not forgotten. He has not forgotten, and he is going off at every institution. Anybody who said anything to defamate his character.
Anybody that owe me money, me. Anybody that will look at me funny, me.
Yo,
as a movie reference, I buy it. Pay the fool.
Yeah, he definitely
his finger. Mike Epps. Was it Mike?
Mike
Epps. Mike Epps. Is paid in full. He's sitting in the car. Yeah, but yeah, he going up to everybody. He's going to stuff his pockets because he don't care about you and I. That's what white privilege is. White privilege is having an opportunity to be a felon, go become a president, go sue the IRS, get some money, make sure they don't audit you down to your grandkids, start a war that everybody else fights. They all die while you sit at home and build a effing ballroom. That's white privilege. You got it, Abad.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 24.
What?
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Now that's where our problem is, because we see him building ballrooms. We see him running amok. You know what we do? We forget the truth. We forget about the Most High in Christ. We forget about our brothers. We forget about our family. Forget about our kids. We forget about everything because all we see is a dollar sign. Right.
Because there's a scripture that goes with this: envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
That's it. That's the perfect precept. See, we chase them because we envy the oppressor, like you just said, and we choose his ways because we see that it's lucrative. Do me a favor, look up the word lucre. Lucre. It's the root word for lucrative. Lucrative means something that makes you money. You know, we use it all the time. We say, yeah, it's lucrative. It's real lucrative. But look up the word lucre, Lucre. Let me know when you find it. You got it?
Yes, sir. Lucre is a noun that means money or monetary profit.
Keep going.
It is almost always used in a slightly humorous, disapproving, or old-fashioned way, particularly when referring to money that has been earned in a dishonest, immoral, or dishonorable manner.
Mm. So we see something that is lucrative when we follow Satan, but really you're being dishonest. Like that's what we do. We follow the devil and find ourselves in hell, but the devil finds himself in heaven because our hell is his heaven. See how that work? About so now we going. What's the title of class again?
Yes, sir. The truth destroys the injustices of this
So
world.
now we become a part of the injustices. We become injustice. What's the word? Another word for injustice?
Yes, sir.
Criminals, delinquents.
Mhm.
We become criminals because we don't want to do the truth. We want to lie. We want to follow the Satan, the devil in this world. You know what I'm saying? The unrighteous. That's the best way to put it. The unrighteous.
Right.
Read that scripture one more time, my bot.
Yes, sir.
You looking up something?
Oh no, I was just. And nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Once again, we know the wages of sin is death, right? Sin is what? Breaking the Lord's law, right? And because of sin, Eve, because of temptation, Eve wanted to sin because the devil tempted her with something that she wanted. And because she wanted it, we was introduced to what breaking the law was, or being a criminal, sinning, going against the Most High because of what the devil was doing. And so now we know what it's like to feel pain, but he knows what it was like to feel pleasure. His pleasure is our pain. He see us suffer and he gets stronger from it. He grows from our pain. That's what the devil is. That's what Satan is. He's going to grow from all your calamity. So we can't see that because we're in it. We don't know that the more we cry in the car, the more we cry in the room, in the pillow, the more we suffer, he gets richer. Because you're going to suffer, and what you're going to do? Go to the liquor store. Go to the drugstore. Go get you a weed card. Go shoot somebody block up. Go smack your kids up. You know what I'm saying? Go harm your wife. And anytime we suffer, the more we cry, the more pain we feel, the more money he makes. Because now you got to buy a lawyer. And lawyers ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So for every tear you drop, it's every dollar in his wallet. Every tear you got is a $20 bill in his wallet. We just learn not to cry. We just learn not to cry. Read it one more time.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
What?
And they that do hold of his side do find it.
You find that devil. You find that death. If you take hold of Trump's side or Elon Musk's side, like bro said, you buying them Teslas, you getting on that side with Trump, most high crap. You getting on that side with Trump, you're gonna find yourself in some hell. So I can tell you.
That'd be like them taking the mark.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like taking the mark.
Cain marked. So now you're identified. You know what I'm saying? He knows that you work for him because you do what he wants you to do, right? The Lord said, mark them that sigh and cry, right? But Cain, when you sigh and cry, you do the evil, it's in your actions, right? So when we sigh and cry, what we do? We cry loud and spare it not, right? We yell at the top of our lungs on the corner of 69th and Market that the white man is a devil. But other people, when they sigh and cry, they about to hurt somebody tonight. You know what I'm saying? They've accepted the mark of Cain. Go to that. Go to John. First John.
It's like if I could, even the scriptures also said charge them that are rich.
Right. The Lazarus, the rich man. It's so many ways you could go. 1 John 3 and 12. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's on you.
Sir. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse 12.
What?
Not as Cain,
Mm-hmm.
who was of that wicked one
Mm-hmm.
and slew his brother.
That's the spirit of Esau. You know why Esau slew his brother? Go ahead.
And wherefore slew him, because his own works were evil
Mm-hmm.
and his brother's righteous.
Why did he kill his brother?
Well, it goes back to that envy.
But okay, this is the opposite,
Oh, that's the opposite. Oh.
right? Because read it one more time.
Yes, sir. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked
Now,
one,
the subject is Cain. Cain was the wicked one, right? Go ahead.
and slew his brother
Cain killed his brother. Who
Right.
was his brother?
Abel.
Cain killed Abel. Go ahead.
And wherefore slew him,
And why did he kill him? Go ahead.
because his own works were evil
Because he was evil. Go ahead.
and his brother's righteous.
And his brother was what?
Righteous.
Why did he kill Abel?
He was he was ashamed of his own works.
Why did he kill Abel?
Because his brother's works was righteous.
Because he was righteous. Because he was righteous. Cain didn't kill him because he did something wrong. Cain killed him because he was doing something right. And Cain was doing something wrong. Cain, you remember what it was, right? He was bringing the huh? Yeah, he was bringing fruit and yeah, he just was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing what he was told to do. Right. So he said, you know what, my brother, this nigga swear he better than me. Bah! And then he tried to get off on it. You know what I mean? And Esau had the same spirit. Esau had the same spirit. Why did Esau try to kill Jacob?
Esau tried to kill Jacob? Yes. Oh.
Esau tried to kill Jacob because Jacob received a righteous blessing from the Lord and was righteous, even though Esau was wicked as hell. Because Esau knew the laws, statutes, and commandments as well. Like Jacob taught both of them.
Right.
He raised both of them on the law.
Remember, he was raising Esau as his firstborn.
He raised
He was supposed to get it, and Jacob wanted him to get it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want Cain. He didn't want Jacob. Isaac wanted Esau to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his firstborn. Isaac didn't want Jacob to get it.
Right.
So he taught Esau everything.
If I could, because Isaac was following the law that your firstborn should get.
Exactly.
That's why he was following that.
Exactly.
So the problem was Esau sold his birthright for some bloody pork.
Yeah.
Bloody soup, whatever it may be. And it rightfully went to Jacob.
Because he sinned, because he was wicked.
He was wicked.
And Jacob was righteous.
Mm-hmm.
He told him, like, he went to his brother, was like, yo, bro, I don't know if you want to eat this. It's still bloody. The blood is where you gonna send it. He told him. I'm like, man, I ain't worried about none of that. Give it to me. Damn, bro, that's how you feel? The Lord don't count? The Lord don't matter? It's you first? No sweat. He gave it to him. And by giving it to him, he said, don't worry, I'll give you my birthright. He gave it away. He sold it for some soup, for some bloody porridge. And he ate it. And so now, come back, Cain tried to steal it from him. He tried to steal it back. Right? I bought. Ain't that what happened? Nigga tried to steal it back. And he was like, no, cuz his mom was like, So So now we was talking about earlier, Cain killed his brother because he was righteous, right? And Esau tried to kill his brother because Jacob was righteous, right? What were we talking about earlier? Why did we bring up Cain? I forgot. The mark of Cain, right? So now when you mark with that wickedness, the same wickedness of hating your brother. That's the beginning of it, because Esau hates his brother, right? Which is why you got Russia fighting America, England fighting America, England versus the Revolutionary War, right? Spain versus England, Spain versus Portugal, and Ireland versus Scotland. He hates his brother. They do agree on the facts. If it's facts, it's facts. They damn near killed each other for the Philadelphia meeting in 1776. What was that? The Constitution. The Declaration of Independence. Yeah, all of that. They damn near killed each other for that. They was about to die. John Hancock was about to cock his handgun and shoot somebody. Right? They damn near killed each other. But they agree on the facts. And once they got there, that's that. But accepting the mark of Cain is you hating your brother over the smallest things. Right? So that's what you were talking about, the mark. But was any more in that scripture you read earlier?
Lots.
All right, bet. Give me Romans 13:1. Like you said, did you say earlier? What you say earlier? You said envy and oppressor, right? Yep, we envy our oppressor, we die because of that envy of our oppressor. And also, we can put in there, they hunt our steps, and we can't go in our streets. Their privilege is our pain.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Come on. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Now, that's what we got to be, right? Meaning, break that down about.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Every soul be so everybody got to be subject. So anything that's put in place, like any authority that's put in place, the Most High ordained it. So respect that level of authority. Right.
Right. Subjected means belong to, right? So let every man or every soul belong unto the Most High or the higher power, right? The highest power. Go ahead.
For there is no power but of God.
He's the Most High power. Go ahead.
And the powers that are ordained are of God.
So now what we call before God, before we knew his name, before we knew Yahweh, it was just called the powers. There are no powers unless the powers come from the Most High. The sun, the moon, the stars, everything comes from the Most High. The angels, all of that comes from the Most High. The water, the wind, the earth, the trees, the ground, everything, life force, people, all of that comes from the Most High. There are no powers unless it came from the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power.
Whosoever resisteth the power, meaning what? If you resist the power, hey bro, you still got the what's the name? Whosoever resists the power, meaning what? Meaning you resist.
You resisting what the Most High put in place.
Resisting the Most High, right? Whosoever resists the Most High, go ahead.
Resisteth the ordinance of God.
Now, when you resist the Most High and resist what the Most High set in place, then who becomes God? You. And that's what Esau did. Esau resisted the power of the Most High, and he became the God. He became God. So he became something that now you got to look up to. He became something that in God's stead, now you worship him, which is how you get the picture of white Jesus, which is how you get religion like Christianity, because there is no longer God and the Most High.
Right.
Now it's an alternative. How many we said the other week how many religions they ask Alexa, how many religions are acknowledged in the US military? How many religions do they allow? No, it's way more than that. Ask Alexa how many. Hey Alexa, How many religions are
From
accepted?
Quora.com. There are 4,300 religions in the world.
How many religions are accepted in Alexa? How many religions are accepted in the United States military?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay. It's about 200 religions, 168 religions. He just said it's 4,000 religions. And where do you think all the religions come from? Yo. Where do you think all these religions come from? Abba?
Different translations of the Bible.
And who translated them?
A man,
People other than who?
us.
You're right. People that didn't read that scripture one more time. Romans 13 and 12.
Yes, sir.
13 and 2.
This is the book of Romans, 13 verse 2. Whosoever therefore resists the power,
Mhm.
resisteth the ordinance of God.
So we just read one again, just for context.
Yes, sir. Verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
So we subject to the power of the Most High, right? We do what the Most High say. We read the book that He gave us. We follow the men that He gave us. We you know what I'm saying? We do what He tell us to do. We subject to the Most High. What you got?
It's actually 31 because they did a reduction. It used to be 221
221? What's that?
religions that were recognized.
They did a reduction. It was 221 religions recognized in the
Now
military.
it's down to 31 officially recognized.
221 religions. And it's down to 31 religions. I can't even name 5. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir.
Christianity is the big blanket, and then all the rest of them is like sheets, fitted sheets. You got the little joint you fold on the top. You got pillowcases. It's the big blanket is Christianity. Then there's just a bunch of other stuff on the bed, like the skirt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different parts of the bed. You got the pillow back here. You got the little ball. What is them little ball pillows that sit in the middle? Them little 2 pillows. What's that pillow called? Little neck pillow. It come with this. It come with the comforter set. See, that's rich people problems. That's Donald Trump money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have 1.2 billion to understand this. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I don't got them Jones either.
This is the book of Romans, 13 verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Go ahead.
For there is no power but of God. The powers that be ordained of God.
Now, once again, what's the name of this class again?
The truth destroys the injustices of this world.
So now we know the truth. We know that there's one God, there's one power, and we serve that God. We serve that power, meaning we do everything we can until our days are up to make sure that the world know who God is. It said that the 24 elders, they all day they throwing their crown at the feet of the Most High, just praising the Most High. The angels praising the Most High. That's all they do is praise the Most High and bless Him. That's what we do. All day, every week, we out on the street corner praising the Most High, making sure the city of Philadelphia knows who the Most High in Christ is. We teaching every day about Christ. Phone ringing off the hook all day long. Questions being answered. Classes being taught. Shamars being held. Camp vans being drove. We do this all day long because we make sure that the name of the Most High is blessed and bigged up. Keep going.
Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resisteth the
But
power.
there's some people that resist the power. They resist God. God said, let there be light. No, nigga, I like the dark. God said, no, nigga, I don't like that. When you resist the power, go ahead.
Resisteth the ordinance of God.
Mhm.
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
It comes to you. Damnation comes to you. That's Donald Trump. And so many people that is cool with being in damnation. Like Donald Trump wins because he's been blessed with the sword. Donald Trump wins because he's blessed with capitalizing off of your pain. However, we can't win like that because the day that we go against the Most High, we die. The day that we go against the devil, we go to jail or die. There is no gray area for us. The only thing that we can do is be in the truth. Because that way we can raise our children. We got brotherhood, and that's really the only thing that we got in this world. Brotherhood and sisterhood. Without that, I don't even know where half of us would be. You know what I'm saying? Because brotherhood is what makes us stronger. It's the only weapon we got to fight against the oppressor. We can't get too much money because they'll take it from you. Obviously, there's no such thing as freedom because they'll take it from you. Obviously, birthright, they'll take it from you. Obviously, the only thing that you have in this world is your brothers and your sisters. That's it. There's nothing more important that you can get that trumps the respect or the level you have amongst your people. That's the most important thing, the relationship you have with the people that's around you. Drop that. Give me Daniel 7:25.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High,
It's the devil, right? You gonna speak great words against the Most High. Go ahead.
and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
How about you know who the saints are? His people. Abad. Can you prove it?
Let's see. Revelation 14 and 12.
Good.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
There you go. So the saints are them that keep the commandments of God. It's one better than it, though.
There it is. I was just on one at the top.
One better than that. I think it's in the Old Testament.
Let's see, Psalm 97 and 10.
You say Psalm 90 and 10?
97 and 10.
Psalms 50 and 5.
Yes, sir. Okay. This is the book of Psalms, so the 50 and verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. So we know who the covenant was given to, right? Was the covenant given to Esau?
Lie.
Was the covenant given to anybody but the Israelites?
No.
So
Lie.
only the children of Israel made a covenant with the Most High by sacrifice. Only the seed of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, and their children.
Right.
That's who the covenant was passed down to. So the saints are the Israelites.
Right.
Go back to where you were earlier.
Yes, sir, Daniel.
Wherever you just was at earlier. Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
And he shall.
Shalagi, go ahead. Psalm 148 and 14. What's that? That's the one. That's the one. Psalm 148 and 14. That's the one I wanted. That's the one.
This is the book of Psalms, for the 148 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
He also exalteth the horn of his people.
Of who?
Of his people.
Of who?
of his people.
We know we're talking about the Most High. His is a possessive pronoun, meaning it belongs to something. Like this is, whose paper is this? This is Abba's paper. This is his paper. It's a possessive pronoun. So the Lord has a people that belong to him. It's his people. Go ahead.
The praise of all his saints, even of the children of
The
Israel.
children of Israel are his people who are the saints. Go ahead.
A people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord.
Hosanna Christ. That's the one. That's the one I want. The water. All right, go back to Daniel 7:25.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
Now, this oppressor has the privilege to change the times and change the laws. Jesus Christ. We just read that he disregards the power of the Most High. He resists the power of the Most High. And what he do? He wear out the people of the Most High. Change the laws. And then wear you out for it. So now you got to go to jail for 20 years, right? For breaking whose law? His law. However, if he break his own law, you know what he do? He just sue you and get immunity for it. And get $1.8 billion for it. Am I lying, Taziat? Am I lying? He broke the law 34 times and then became the president. Not you. Not you. You can't break the law once and get a job at Chuck E. Cheese. Go ahead.
It's like this analogy with Monopoly. He has unlimited get out of jail free cards.
Right, exactly. Unlimited. Like Trump had at least 35. At least 35. He grabbed somebody by the vagina. That's assault. That's sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? Let you go grab somebody by the vagina. You're gonna be in jail tomorrow. Right? Keep going. Slog it. And what does that mean? He changed the times and the laws. Or how about? I'm picking on you because you're here. How did the oppressor, or how did, as we know, the white man, change the times and the laws? Times. Start with there. How did he change time? You ain't gonna be hiding under that scarf.
When you say time, are we literally talking about like the time of day?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
When does the day start?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It starts 12 at night,
When does the new year start?
January 1st.
That was not regular.
No.
Right? What is a leap year?
I'm not sure.
How many months are in a year?
12.
It's supposed to be 13, which is why they got a leap year.
Hmm.
What is Gregorian?
Isn't that like white man calendar?
White man calendar. That's, you just said it the best. It's white man's calendar. I'm about to say that. I was just about to say. What does July mean? July. That's a good one. What? August. Augustus Caesar. July is Julius Caesar. May. Right? Maya, which is the goddess, the woman goddess, which is why this woman's month. Janus, Februa, March. All of these are different people that they named the time after. Right? So now the time will usually start when the sun goes down. And we would run it based on the full moon. So when the moon is full, it's a new month, right? And most cycles pattern after that 28-day cycle. Right? Exactly. That's most cycles. The water, everything moves off of that full moon. However, he didn't like that. So now those extra days were another month. The 13th month. Huh? It's supposed to be 13 months. I think the 13th month is Nissan, actually.
If I could, even in the months like September.
That's 9. No, it's 7.
7. And then October
is 8.
Even with the months itself, speaking what it is.
So
like,
Oct means 8, Sept means 7,
like Deca,
November means 9, and Deci or December means 10. So how did the 10th month become the 12th month? And the 9th month become the 11th month? And the 8th month become the 10th month? And the 7th month became the 9th month? They literally just changed the time. So if the 10th month is December, we have 2 months after that, and then the 13th month will be Passover. Passover. 14th day of the first month, September, April 4th. 14th day of the first month. Abid. Right? So changing the times, changing the laws, right? Go ahead.
Another change in the time is daylight savings time.
Huh?
Daylight savings time. That's changed
Daylight
time.
savings time. Meaning they could take an hour from here and put it over there. It don't make sense at all. But you know why it makes sense to them? Because it gives you more of a work day. You productive. That's all they care about is produce. Yesterday, I went to a job. I fix air conditioners, right? Went to a job. The kitchen was 92 degrees, right? I had to fix the refrigerator because they was trying to cool down the kitchen with the refrigerator. Right. So they blew the refrigerator AC. But why did they call me? For the refrigerator. You know why they didn't call me? For the kitchen. You know who was in the kitchen? We were. The brother was in the kitchen, was like, yo, dog, I went home yesterday. I had so much sweat. Everything was sweating on me. He said, I didn't know if I pissed on myself or if I was just sweating. Can you imagine? Well, we do that all the time, but that's sweat. Nigga said, I didn't know if I pissed on myself working in the kitchen. It's 92 degrees in the kitchen. What you expect this nigga to do? It's an oven and all these stoves in the kitchen. He don't care about that. But when the refrigerator go down, what's that? His money. That's his money. He don't care about you. He wants his money right. He called me. I fixed his AC. He was like, you fixed it? I was like, yeah. He was like, my man, you the man. Da, 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 da. Don't sweat. But you need to get that kitchen fixed. I called. I said, yo, I went up and looked at the kitchen unit. I said, you got to get this joint replaced now, today. And I put the bid in for him to get it replaced. This is what matters. Your kitchen matters because his brothers and sisters is working in this kitchen. And they're going to die. I came out and the girl was eating a ravioli. She was like, what you doing in my refrigerator? I was like, why you at? She's like, you don't work here. I was like, I'm just trying to fix the AC. She was like, it's been hot in here forever. I didn't think I found out that they were trying to cool down the kitchen with the refrigerator. Yeah. They don't care about you. So now they changed the rules to fit them. They changed the laws to fit them. And what happens is you become capital. You become cattle. You become a pawn on a board. You become a piece that they use in order to get to their goal. That's your job. But in the truth, you learn something different. You learn who you really are. You're not just a nigga. You a saint of the Most High. You learn what you're here for. Your job is literally to build the kingdom of heaven. Because if you don't try, then it'll never be built for your kids. Right. You know, 50 years outside of slavery, we had 10 black millionaires. There were no millionaires on earth. The first millionaires were black. 50 years outside of slavery, you know what we had? Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street. It was a city in Boston. They was getting money off of whale blubber. They took whale blubber and was making lights. They was using it as a fuel source. They was going whale hunting, and they was making money. It's in Nantucket. I think it's Nantucket. It's a little island off of the coast of Boston. They was getting money. The sister made money. It was another sister in San Francisco that got bread, cooking off of, I forget what she was doing. Oil money. We just watched the movie the other day called Sarah's Oil. A little lady, she was 12 years old, had oil on her land, and they was trying to rob her, but she was smart as hell. They was trying to kill her for her deed. The devil, he gonna take, rob, rape, murder, pillage, steal, change the laws. He'll shoot you down on the ground, boom, and then say, "Oh, don't worry about it." He changed the laws for himself. Immunity. That's white privilege. That's the injustices of the land. Nah, but us in the truth, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna build a place for our kids where they can live and thrive and survive. And it's outside of America, free from being told that an Easter bunny lay eggs. Could you imagine telling your kids bunnies lay eggs? They don't lay eggs. But what you go find on Easter? Eggs. And where do the eggs come from? The bunny. That's twat. Huh? Bunnies don't lay eggs. But they tell you that the Easter bunny got a basket with eggs in it. That's crazy. But the lie that you tell your kids just to fit into America is more crazy. You take a tree, a dead tree, put it in your house and wrap it with electric. Put presents under it and say some fat white man came down the chimney. Yes. Go ahead. See that?
That's the laws that he changed.
Yeah.
Because we supposed to be celebrating Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of Tabernacle,
Right.
Feast of First Fruits. You know what I'm saying?
He made it
Purim.
profane to be called the Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's almost like profanity is like, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that.
So, like, if I could, I mean, this topic is heavy, man, because what you're bringing out is crazy. Not only Donald Trump did that, but he's doing wickedness in front of everybody. Everybody should be outraged. Not only did he have his colleagues going along with him, trying to fight down in Alabama to look over the 14th Amendment to get rid of it.
Right.
Not only that, he got Elon Musk, who was also in the president cabinet, trying to find out ways to save money, which he cut tons of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
With the DEI.
The first 8 jobs they cut was black people.
Black people. He cut tons of jobs with black people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And Hispanics.
And this other thing I'm about to say, bro, it's crazy.
And now he's targeting nurses.
The nurses, he said it's not really
black women,
a real career anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So nurses can't be won't be considered as a top paying job. So hospital don't have to pay them top paying jobs.
Exactly.
You know
the deportation, like Trump's mission was to destabilize black and Hispanic neighborhoods.
And the Southern Poverty Law.
That was last week.
Which is also ran by the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
They also bluntly giving out money to the KKK,
mm-hmm.
money to the Aryan Nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What's the other thing we talk about? I didn't think it was still around, but it's still around. Posse
Kamatazi. Everybody we pray against.
Man, everybody we talk about in the Southern Law, they was giving them money.
Yep. And they the reason that we call the hate group today. There would be no I.S.U.P.K as a hate group without the Southern Poverty Law Center. And the whole Southern Poverty Law Center just got indicted. The whole thing.
And it was giving them money, right? But Salakia, where our money?
Right.
What was
because
that
we
money
stay
at?
strong. That's why he said the
stay
truth. What's the top of the class again?
So like,
So like I keep making you do that about
It's
it.
still answer. The truth destroys the injustices.
This
of-
truth destroyed that injustice. They called us a hate group. And I remember when they did it. I remember when they called us a hate group and we became known as the hate group. They put it on our Wikipedia. You look it up, or you in the hate group because of what they said. And so for so long we were fighting against. We a love group. We're not a hate group. We a love group. We got to keep fighting against what some Edomite said about us. But the truth outlived that injustice. And it's a beautiful day to see your enemies fall. To me, it's a beautiful day to watch them that called me a hate group fall to the hands of their own people. It's a beautiful thing. So like, what was you about to say? How about?
Not even just nurses. They're targeting occupational therapies, ABA therapies,
Physical therapists,
speech therapists,
social workers.
social workers. It was a whole list. It's not
Mhm.
just nurses. It's Black women that are within healthcare and in the fields that they dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Rather,
Changing laws, changing times. Go ahead, Abad. Daniel 7.
And they shall be given into his hand
Mhm.
until a time and times in the dividing of time.
Abad, keep this in mind. We're gonna do a breakdown of Daniel. We're gonna break down Daniel. Probably start at like 5 or 6 and go all the way through to like 9 or 10. Maybe that could be a series, all right? But we're gonna break down Daniel from 5 to 10, right? And it's gonna be in it because Daniel is heavy. So don't forget that, all right? All right, drop that. Give me Psalms 91 and 1.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Once again, man, today we're talking about white privilege, man, and how it destabilized Black America. You know what I'm saying? But the only way to really get through white privilege is to know the truth. Because once we live in a lie, then we'll continue to believe what they tell us, anything they tell us. And by believing what they tell you, then you just become a part of their scheme. You become a part of their plan. You become a pawn, and they make money. Like we said, they make money. They make $1 for every tear you drop. Every time you crying in your pillow, they're going to make some money off of your pain. They grow from our pain. And so we've learned as brothers to not feel pain, because the less pain we feel, the less money they make off of our pain. And the only way we get through our pain is with our brothers. You know what I mean? Which is why he titled the class "The Truth is going to get rid of injustice." And the truth hangs on loving the Most High with all your might and loving your brother and your sister as yourself. So if you wouldn't do it to yourself, don't do it to your brother. Don't do it to your sister. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 91 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
This is the reward for them that don't drink the Kool-Aid. Is that what you call it, Taziyat? Don't drink the Kool-Aid, please. Is that what you call it? How about drinking the Kool-Aid? Is that what y'all call it? Brown nosing, kissing up. What you talking about earlier? How there's so many things we went through today, but how when you envy the oppressor and you want the piece of their pie, you mean the piece of the cake, and what you become in order to get money from them. But we never make what they make. We never get what they get. We just get the other side of the stick. It's the reward for them that stay righteous. Go ahead.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
Where's the secret place of the Most High? Here, because there's nobody in these damn seats. It's the secret place. There's got to be a secret because there's nobody here. It's a secret. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Now, the longer you stay here in the place where nobody is under the Most High, you're going to be in the shadow of the Most High. The Lord going to cast a shadow over you, meaning you're not in the light of the devil, because you in the shadow of the Most High. The devil can't see you in that shadow, right? So the longer you stay in the shadow of the Most High, he's watching over you,
Right.
which is why we here every week, which is why we at camp every week, because the longer we stay in the Lord's shadow, the less likely the devil is to scope you out in the open by yourself. like a what you call them, a open pawn or open chess piece. What you call it?
Oh, say again.
An open chess piece, an unprotected piece.
Oh yeah. That's perfectly. Yeah,
Unprotected piece.
Yeah.
If you ain't in the shadow of the Most High, you an unprotected piece in chess. Go ahead.
Yes. Verse 2. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge
I will say of the Lord, He is where I live. Go ahead.
and my fortress.
I'm gonna abide with the Most High. I'm gonna stay right here with the Most High. I'm gonna stay underneath His wing, under His bosom, right in these classes every week. I'm gonna go right to camp every week. I'm gonna strive to stay in the Most High's house. Go ahead.
My God,
My power. Go ahead.
in him will I trust.
And I trust that the Most High gonna do what's right by me. I trust that the men of the Lord gonna do right by me. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Surely He gonna get me away from Satan, from Donald Trump and all his wickedness, all the people that is around him, all them politicians, all them things that they set up to destroy us. Surely the Lord gonna deliver us from it. We know that because we've been here for so long. And them years that we've been here, we've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the fowler get destroyed. We saw the people that accused us get destroyed.
Right.
We saw the men that leave here and what happened to them. Salakia, you know what I'm saying? I know it was one story of a brother. I think he was in Toronto. Well, I guess he was a brother. He was in Toronto. He left the school. I'll never forget this shit. This nigga left the school, and like 2 weeks later, I think he overdosed or something like that. The nigga jumped out of a high rise and killed himself. Yeah, I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? Remember that story, bro? Yeah, I was like, damn, my sister left the truth. Sister left the truth, overdosed in the car or something like that. Yeah, they found her in the hotel. It's crazy. Like, which one? There's another one too. Yeah.
One was found in the car, one was found, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And to us, you know what I'm saying, to the world, it's like, oh, that's could be just coincidence. But to us, you know what I'm saying, it's like when you don't abide with the Lord, you just never know what can happen. Like now you just gambling. Life is a gamble because you never know when the next day gonna be your last. You know what I'm saying? I pray if tomorrow my last day, I pray I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That way I know that my wife and my kids is taken care of. I know that somebody's going to be there for my family. But if I leave here, who's going to be there? Because at some point, my family might have a problem with me. Ain't no laws tying us together. That's your sister. I know my brother's going to take care of their sister like they would take care of me. You know what I'm saying? But if I walked away over a small thing, or walk away over something light, like porridge, bloody porridge, never know what happened. But go ahead.
Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers,
Mm-hmm.
and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Yep.
His truth shall be
what?
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
That's what's going to destroy the injustices. The truth, the shield and buckler, the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night,
Mm-hmm.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
What's the terror that fly by night? The terror is the nighttime skies, the police, the drug dealers, the crack smoke, the shootouts, mm-hmm. Oh yes, he cooking. He cooking. Let him go.
Nah, I mean, and think about it. The safe travels on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
The tickets that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could be like they could just pull you over, whatever. But Lord bless you.
Yep.
You watch over you. All those small aspects that give everybody a problem, everybody's issue that outside world coming to you and you slavery and talk to you about, the Lord protect you.
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't know how shielded we are.
Right.
Until we start hearing other people's problems.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Doug, you know how many problems we hear on a daily basis about what's going on outside of here? It's rough. It's cold world out there.
If I could understand why, you know, some things going on. The Lord put them to sleep. Because, you know, you got a hedge around them then anything that's outside is not the truth. You're gonna even concern.
Or Job.
You're Job. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you just keeping yourself. He's keeping you away from wickedness.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That hedge keep you away from it. When you go outside on the wings of the hedge, that Satan said that he had around Job, then all of a sudden you're gonna get put to the fire. You're gonna get tested. You're gonna get tried.
And at some point, you're gonna understand how heavy the truth is, because most people see you standing in this truth and they respect you for it. Like, and then they come to you and ask you for help. And ask the people that you've been standing strong with for help, even though for so many years they disrespected it. Right? They've been disrespecting this truth for many, many years. But at some point in time, they're gonna come ask you for help. It's undeniable. But
Nor the arrow that flieth by day, verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness,
the sickness is good.
nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side,
1,000 fall by our side all the time. We see him. But
and 10,000 at thy right hand.
we're gonna see them fall too. I mean, brothers fall spiritually, physically. You know what I'm saying? We see many people leave this earth or leave this truth, right?
But it shall not come nigh thee.
But it ain't gonna come by us, because we got a purpose in the hands and the eyes of the Most High, Lord willing. Go ahead.
Verse 8, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Now we gonna see what Donald Trump gets. We gonna see the billions of dollars that he get, but it ain't gonna be not gonna be part of it. We never gonna go try to sue the IRS for $1.8 billion to get immunity for our grandchildren. Like, we not, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna go try to do what the wicked did. You're gonna try to rob a bank, like set it off, and like Bonnie and Clyde, and you're gonna get shot like Cleo. You know what I'm saying? Only one person made it out of there. She was lucky. The Lord was with her. But she was the only one that had some type of righteous head on her shoulders. You know what I mean? You seen that movie, Set It Off? Good movie. Good. I did a lot of movie references tonight, didn't I? Damn. Go ahead.
Verse 9,
Watching is crazy.
because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Verse 11.
Wait, gonna read down to 16. There we go.
Yes, sir. Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
This was quoted in Matthew chapter 4 and Luke chapter 4. He gave his angels charge over thee. But
verse 12, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
this is another one for you when your angels break down our body. You know what I mean? The angels protecting us, the angels watching over us, sort of like the cherubim in Adam and Eve in the garden, and on the sides of the tent. The cherubim and the seraphim. That's what they call
And
it.
the cloud that watched over us while we was coming out of Israel. Egypt.
Yeah.
That's a big.
It's angels protecting us. You know what I'm saying? Angel gonna protect you from kicking that side of that wall. You ever kick your pinky toe on the side of the wall? Like that, like when you miss that wall one day, you like, Most High Christ, like because you know the pain of that wall. But one day you gonna miss that wall and like, Most High Christ, the Lord is the only one that made you miss that wall, because my dumb ass is going to kick the wall every time. But the Lord protected me today. He saved me from dashing my foot against that piece of the wall. What? Oh, you got something to tell you?
That's heavy, because that's who reporting back every day to the Lord, the angel that he has watching over you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And see if you've been righteous.
That's the book of the in Revelations, that little book. That's the little book in the Revelations. When he we're gonna go into it. It's too late.
Yeah,
too late. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying though that that's the reason why, you know, a lot of things have been written down. And when he comes there, he can just go through your whole history and what you did, what you didn't do. Like, you
Mhm.
can't hide. Watch.
Absolutely. Go ahead, bud.
Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14. Because he have set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him.
Mm-hmm.
I will set him on high, because he have known my name.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
This is the reward for them that keep the laws of the Most High. Otherwise, you can join him that resisteth evil, and you'll find yourself somewhere where they capitalize off of your pain. Or you could find somewhere where you resisted, where you could resist their evil. I said it backwards. I said it backwards. Or you could be somewhere where you listen to the Most High in Christ, and you'll find yourself somewhere where you got brothers, where you got sisters, where you got family. Right? Go ahead.
I will be with him. Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him.
Keep going.
Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation.
Most High in Christ. With that being said, we got any questions?
Let me check. No.
Right now, it's only shout out to the one viewer. That's probably you, Abad. Shout out to one viewer. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Yeah, the proper sign to the wind, the cat. I'm like, come on, come. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the cat. You better say that. You know what I mean? Any questions, Abad?
No questions.
All right. With that being said, we're gonna pass the class off to preaching officer, Prophet Taziyah. You got the announcements. Yeah, huh? Yeah, we're gonna run announcements and first four praise. Huh? I could say them if you don't find them. You got it.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Like, we are I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander Jenny YAHANNA. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves over the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest of a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month's period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew, my Ishra, 10% of every penny of increase of the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department, priest funds, free will offering for the priest. Hey, bring some liquor, bring some food, bring some things in here. You know what I'm saying? Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is Feast of First Fruits. Starts after the Sabbath for unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Start before sundown. Leviticus 28, 10 through 22. Be here, get a award in the car. Tell you what type of dish y'all gonna bring to the school. All right. So like let me see. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school. Start wearing all black, boots, shirt, headbands, scarf with that. We get one courage salute.
We want to say the first full prayers. So Lord's Prayer, The prayer for the power structure. The prayer for Israel, and what's the other one? Okay. That's the power structure. Yeah, the prayer. That's the power structure. Oh, it's the power and the power structure. It's like, yeah, so we're gonna say the Lord's Prayer, the power structure, and
Lord's Prayer.
It's all in order.
Okay. Kind of split.
Just stop before 121.
So
Upon your half done, which means turn the face to east.
this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakaka.
Malakaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Wadatazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Aisha.
Baharataza.
Baharataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Athundanau.
Nathundanau.
Akam.
Akam.
Cow.
Cow.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinau.
Wasalaknau.
Kabawafianau.
Kabawafnau.
Kasalakinau.
Kasalaknau.
Kabawafianau.
Kabawafnau.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Taba'ayanau.
Tabi'ayanau.
Banasar 1.
Manasai 1.
Ball.
Abal.
Hawashai
Hawashai.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai. Kaya. Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Luka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa. Waha'ala.
Wala'ala. Wahata.
Wahata Pa'ara.
Wahapahara. Salaki. Salaki.
La'awalumyan.
La'alumyan. Aman.
Amen in English. Our Father, which
Which are in heaven.
hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done
Will be done
in earth as it is in heaven.
as in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debt.
as we forgive our debtors.
And we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from
For
evil.
thine is the
For
kingdom,
thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is our prayer for the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh
Baba
Shah,
Kashar.
Baba Kashah,
Nathaniel.
Nathalanau,
Haka.
Haka,
Haka.
Haka,
Laharaha.
La'pa'a,
Kamalaka.
Kamala,
It's like it. Wakal Marawa.
Waka Marawa,
Haka.
Haka,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah,
Haka.
Haka,
Lahakwa.
Lahakwin,
Hakim. It's like it. Hamathium.
Hamathim,
Haka.
Haka,
Karawa.
Abrakawa,
Hatama Ma'ala.
Hatama'al,
Lagarshun.
Lagarashun,
Bahashim Yasha.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
Shawadama.
the water money in English. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
name Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh.
please give us the power,
Please give us the power.
the power to heal
Power to heal.
all manner of sickness
All men in
and
sickness.
all manner of disease,
All men in disease.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
Power to cleanse the leper.
the power to raise the dead,
Power to raise the
the
dead.
power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shah,
the name of Yahweh.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. And then bless Israel.
Mhm.
All right. This is bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa,
Yasha Allah.
Wa Yasha'ala,
Wahaba Yah Sapari.
Wahaba Yah Sapari,
By Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
Tawad Aman.
the water abundant English. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
bless us
Bless us.
and Israel
In Israel.
and the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. All right. Oh, it's like
Power structure.
so like you. The power structure. This is the ISUPK power structure. Barak Atah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Why Yahweh
Wa Yahweh Shah,
Why Yahweh Shah. Why Malaka Allah.
Wa Mayak'ala,
Why Allah Yaham.
Wa Alahayim,
Allahim Salaki. Mataza Baya.
Mataza Bayah,
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna,
Ha Alawakiyam.
Ha Alawakyam,
Ha Sarium.
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Quatazalium.
Ha Kwatazayayim,
Like Haka Yum.
Ha Kayayayim,
Like it. Waha Wathium.
Wa Ha'akwathium,
Yahweh Bashim Yahusha.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
What month?
the water money English. Let me see this one. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanan.
Commander General Yohanan.
The generals.
The general.
The captains.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Sir.
Sorry, we need to turn.
Give one courtesy salute to the brother. Been in Israel. March Shabbat. Imagine. Rock.
Yahweh Shah. Brakatum.
Sorry. Turn to the sisters. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Been in Israel. March Shabbat. Imagine. Rock.
Yahweh Shemar. Yahweh Shah.
Dismissed.
Hey, Bob.